What's up everybody, it's your boy Charlie Savidge, and today I want to talk about what has been my most anticipated game of the year for almost 2 years now, and that is LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And I know that everyone's been obsessing over Elden Ring and even Horizon Forbidden West, but for me, there's no game that I've been looking forward to for so long as LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And wait, before you click off the video, just allow me to show you some gameplay as we dive right into this. I grew up playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the LEGO Star Wars games, so as you can imagine, when this game was announced at Xbox E3 press conference back in 2019, I was so happy, especially because I had told my friend Matt when we were playing LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga that they should just make a new one with all 9 movies and call it The Skywalker Saga, and I swear I will get him on video. Like, I literally called it hours before it was announced. I was very excited that they called it that. But also, holy shit, I can't believe it's been that long. But let's dive into what makes this game so special when compared to previous iterations. There are a myriad of improvements, so let's get right into it. I think the first thing that you'll notice is just how good the game looks. Don't get me wrong, the old games hold up decently well in both gameplay and visuals, but that's because they are LEGO games. It's a very simplistic art style, but this game really takes the visuals to another level. The environments themselves look incredible. Additionally, the character models do as well. I mean, they look better than actual Legos, and that's probably because they're animated, and the character models take full advantage of the game's frame rate, as the game seemingly never seems to dip frames. What's even more great is the diversity environments as the game goes on. It will have 23 total planets for the player to travel to and from, completing jobs, side quests, in addition to the main storyline of all 9 movies. What is especially impressive is how the environment wears on the characters. For example, say you take your character to the dusty dunes of Tatooine. There you will have an ample amount of sand, and just like real life, you'll end up finding that sand finds its way into every single crack and crevice of that LEGO figure. You'll wind up with sand in places you didn't even know you could get sand. Speaking of characters, this game has an absolutely absurd roster that spans across all mainline movies, and then some other characters as well. Not to mention the DLC, there will be hundreds of characters for players to choose from. Not that I expect it, but I would certainly pay more for more missions in addition to the characters that are coming via the DLC, which will add 38 new characters. From Rogue One, Solo, A Star Wars Story, The Mandalorian Season 1 and Season 2, and The Bad Batch. I wouldn't be surprised to see eventually Clone Wars characters or Rebels characters make their way into the game. Same goes for Book of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Dare I even say Resistance, but I wouldn't bet a single dollar on that one. And what's great about having all these characters is now you can upgrade them as well. They're all actually categorized by different classes, all of which have their own skill trees. For example, there's a skill tree for smugglers, and then another for bounty hunters, and then another for Jedi. There's an overarching one that improves all characters, as well as improving their damage output and their health across the board. Having these skill trees in the game is a truly wonderful idea because the game has actually changed its approach so much to combat. No longer is there just an attack button, but there are multiple, and there's combos and counters, special abilities that really open up your options, allowing you to play creatively. You can stun enemies, throw lightsabers, shoot them at weak points, use the force to throw them. No more just mashing square to get through all of them. The space combat has also improved with more dedicated and nuanced system that just seems to control and play much tighter than its predecessors. There is so much more that we don't even know about the game, but from what I've seen, I'm truly excited and I cannot wait for the title to release in just 2 weeks. But I'm glad to see that the embargo is lifted for demos and discussion, because from what I've seen, the game certainly deserves all the hype that I've built up. And I just hope that it's a game that people that grew up with the games like me can still go and pick up. And more than that, I really hope that it means what it meant to us way back then to a whole new generation of kids. Because in reality, that's what Star Wars is. It's a cultural touchstone that spans generations with themes about family, friends, hope, in a wonderful science fiction and fantasy-inspired setting. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.